Hey, 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 this is your girl LaRay, and this is a special spotlight of When the Vows Break. I am LaRay McDaniel, and I am the writer, creator, and director.
My name is Tyree Bell. I am the stage director for the production, and I also play the role of, what is that preacher name?
Minister. Quentin.
Quentin.
Yes, Quentin.
Quentin.
Is it Walker?
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
See, there we go.
Quentin Lee Walker.
That is a name for you.
That is the name that I was given as the minister.
I'm Diane Washington, and I am the assistant director for When the Vows Break. You may find me backstage in the hallways, running up and down like a chicken with my head cut off.
Well, my journey. This is the third time doing this. I wanted to make this a movie, which was previously titled Behind Closed Doors. And as much as I wanted to really get into the story of my husband and I, it just wasn't working. So I had to go back to the drawing board. The person that I felt that could help me was Diane. Whenever I need someone to look over something that I'm writing, even though she told me she was taking a break, I had to pray, and this also makes me feel good because it lets me know that she believes in me. And that is, I think, the hardest thing in this area, especially with doing the movie twice and then trying to do a play, and those who came back from the first time to the second time, it's like, now your name is mud, or you don't know what you're doing, and sometimes they don't understand that things happen, and I'm not just going to put anything out there. My name is attached to it. I'm not going to put my actors out there to look crazy, because it could be somebody in the audience that may see them and like them for something else. That is what I'm about. It's not always about LaRay, what LaRay can do. I like putting people out in the forefront to get seen. That's my goal. If I get recognition from it, so be it. If I don't, so be it. But having Diane in my corner and then pulling in Tyree, who is my nephew, to help me with the younger generation, because it's hard writing for this generation. But to bring him in and knowing the role that I wrote for him and what he's going to bring to that role, I can't wait for that. But with those two, they really helped me bring this, and it really helps me with this journey that I'm on to, again, minister, spread the word, and spread love.
That there is hope. Hope for those that are married, hope for those that are newly married, hope for those that have tenure, hope for those that are engaged, hope for those that are dating, and hope for even for those that are single.
This story has gone through a couple versions. I've been inspired with this from the very beginning. And the question should be, what has kept me inspired with this?
Well, you're not.
And I will say that I believe in the message. It really says a lot when you turn a passion project into a play, and when you put it on the stage for everybody to see, especially when it is so closely aligned to a personal experience. I believe in the inspiration of life. And because it has so much passion behind it, that is why I have been so adamant on being part of the vessel to bring it to life.
I would say it has been a blessing. I have amazing talent on this cast. Many of them I have worked before on other projects. It is a pleasure for me to see them bring this story to life. In each and every rehearsal, there has not been a time where I'm like, what is going on? Each and every time I see the actors in their roles, it's like, wow, I wrote that. And just to have a partner beside me to help me bring this story to life, that is a blessing because, you know, just starting out, you really don't have that, but to actually have someone in your corner to help you, one, be better, to help you grow, to help you minister, it is a blessing for me. And then with my lead actors, Johnny and Denascia, this is their third time working this, and it's a blessing to me because sometimes things don't work out, and those two stuck by me, and it's an honor to feel like they trust in me, they trust in the story. So it is amazing to feel that, to have that. I've been on other plays that I've worked with other casts, and I've seen the ups and downs and, you know, things like I'll be glad when this is over. But with this production, I want to take it. I want to travel with it. So I definitely enjoyed being on set. So when she puts you, I want you to come back like you about to do this. She's going to pull you back. You're going to turn to her. It's like you're in between the both.
Jack her up?
No, you know.
You did that motion, so I was excited.
So bad.
So my hope for the audience is different with my role and me being part of the crew. As the stage director, for the audience, I hope that everything that is seen is relatable, but also equitable, which means that every part of the stage is accounted for. So that way we're not all looking to the left part of the stage, or we're not all looking to the right part during the entire duration of the show. Because it's a bit more interactive when you have a crowd or an audience that is moving back and forth to find out, okay, what is it that I need to focus on? Because there are so many things going on at one time. And then when we get to the big scene and to see all of these big things happening simultaneously come to a head, that is what I desire. That the satisfying feeling of knowing that I followed the whole story and now it's here. I want you to answer before I do my second part, because I don't want to just go
To the response?
Yep.
How do I follow up?
I don't
with
know.
I have nothing. You've taken every single word.
Well, as
really, honestly, it's the same thing.
Mm.
The equity and how the show is presented to the audience. I want the audience to feel engaged from minute one.
What I hope to accomplish is ministry. Showing that no matter what you go through, whether it's marriage, a relationship, family, friends, that as long as you have faith, that anything is possible. Not to always give up when things get rough, but to be willing to fight, be willing to pray, be willing to work with one another, and be willing to love.
The show is going to be Saturday, April 27th, 2024 at the Nanny J. Lee Recreation Center in Alexandria, Virginia. It is across the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. We have two shows at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not Central, not Mountain, not Pacific, Eastern Standard Time. Please get all your tickets.
Who's your favorite actor in the production?
All of my actors are my favorites. But I love these two.